All right. Hop into another swing check here. This one's for Donald Trump. I had this as a special request, so here we go. All right, so first things first, overall posture and setup, actually pretty solid. He is a little hunched over in his chest, but everything else looks pretty good. You could tell he's got a little bit of an open stance there, aiming a little bit left of that fairway if you parallel it up with his club face there. So he's aiming the left side of the fairway. Let's go ahead and take his backswing here. So he's got a very inside takeaway. Really gets that club working behind his hands. Tour average is the club face in somewhere in the vicinity of the hands. So he's definitely way underplaying there. But apparently he's a pretty good golfer. So let's see if he gets away with it. As we go up to the top and we get into the transition here, you're going to see how he does have what I would consider a modified over-the-top position. And what I mean by that is that because he's taken the club so far behind, as he starts this transition, you watch that club trail, you're going to see how it still technically goes over the top. Now, because it was so far inside to begin with, he actually still has it more shallow than the primary swing plane line. And so he's going to be able to still maintain his attack angle from the inside of the golf ball here, right? So he still hits from the inside with the modified over the top transition there. If we take a look at his position at impact, he has a really good amount of hip turn and a really good amount of shoulder turn for somebody his age. In my personal opinion, he could use a little bit more right shoulder tilt and keeping his elbow tucked into the right side of his body a little bit more. But again, that's my personal preference. And, you know, this guy, believe it or not, like I said, he hits the ball pretty well and plays a pretty good game. I believe he's a scratch golfer or close to it. Now, as he gets into his follow-through, he attacks from the inside, and then you can see how his club path goes left there. That's okay because he still gets a good extension. He's not necessarily tugging his arms across his body because you don't see a flying left elbow here. So he does get a full extension in his follow-through. And again, his shoulders do tend to level out a little bit too much. I'm not sure what his medical conditions are. He may have spine issues. I'm not sure. So it might be difficult for him to maintain that right shoulder tilt all the way through. But he comes up and out of the shot and hits it right down the middle. So all is well. I hope that helps. As always, aim small, swing smooth. Peace.